Mike, it is with great pleasure and great joy that I send this short video.
My dear Mike Ozekhome, it is my pleasure to extend my goodwill to you and wish you well on this occasion.
My name is Civic. Congratulations to Professor Mike Ozekhome.
He's worthy of being celebrated. He's lucid, he's versatile, he's brilliant, and he's eloquent.
Royal High Chief Mike Ozekhome, son.
That's Papa Vigi, Professor Mike Agbedo Ozekhome.
This is awesome. This is great. This is wonderful. This is unprecedented. And I congratulate him for this milestone.
Professor Mike Ozekhome is a great teacher and he's a national asset to Nigeria as a whole.
By 6:30 a.m. when you check his DP, it's online. One day I called and said, "Look, Papa, where do you get this energy from?"
I'm touched. See the society we have built for ourselves.
Ozekhome is a peculiar person. He's a man who has passion, who has zeal.
Friend, he's a brother, he's a friend, he's also my lawyer. He gives advice in situations. He's a man you can count on. So I celebrate him and I congratulate him. I know we'll be here to celebrate 70, 80, 90.
Mike Ozekhome.
He has contributed to education. He has contributed in terms of social development and upliftment of our people. In terms of sport, he has done that. Medical outreach, he has been part of it. So he's been very, very impactful in the community.
From the diary, you can see the number of offices he has and the number of employees he has. So he's, like I said, he's an unusual person. It's an enigma. He's somebody that deserves accolades. Somebody we should always respect. And we are here to give an award to an outstanding member of this club who has helped the magazine to grow up to this level. He has been so useful to us, and we all know that he has been so useful to the club, Sagbe Club, and even to Nigeria. Because there's no way you can call Michael Ozekhome without referring to the power. This is one foot that was power is putting forward to the world. I remember in those days, I went somewhere in Yoruba land, because I'm married from there. And when I said that from back in the day, the person was the front of the power. Now we have a Mike Ozekhome, it's practically the same thing. And it's so useful to us. This magazine, wherever we are voting to, is because we have a Mike Ozekhome that we have to make sure who has already been pushing us. So the magazine, the board of directors of the magazine came together and said, we need to give him this award. An award to tell him that we know who he is, and know what he can do, and know what he has been doing, and know what he will still do. To come with the glory, Sir Ekwati Momo will do that for us. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Well, congratulations. I'm just reading the write-up. Just for your presentation of 50 books in one day. What I see here is books. Philanthropy, scholarship, 21 committees for over 20 years, an immense contribution to the Nigeria media industry. Today, July 6, 2025. I hope I'm busy. Congratulations.
I'm a water. Oh, I like an executive story. I mean, this is what I first knew Iboga, the proprietor, more than 30 years ago. when he invited me and Dr. Ibe Kachiku, a very close friend of mine, for a seminar in Lagos. I remember around Akombo. The day I reminded him of this, he was shocked that I still remember. He's one of us. It's just that a prophet is not honored in his hometown. If you while you Bethlehem are getting Jerusalem, we hear that you two from Africa that you are worshiping that young man. Now you go Jesus Christ. Oh, you go to the other street, you see his father's house. His father was a carpenter. So that is because, as Christ himself told us, a prophet is not honored in his hometown. So I think we should be encouraging ourselves. We should be honoring ourselves. They are not better than us. In fact, we have more praise. But what we suffer from, which is a problem I've identified again and again, is PhD, pull them down syndrome, and over self-aggrandizement, republicanism. Mama Bole, Mama Zekia, or Makia, I didn't know, and that is not pushing us forward. We should help ourselves. We should celebrate ourselves. That is why I'm using a great platform. You see that anyone doing birthday, including young ones, younger than my little children, I make an outing. I make an outing. In June alone, I must have made more than 20 outings. And I have to quickly do some research about the person, so as to say things that can energize that young man and take him forward. We should be doing that. So I accept this award on behalf of the suffering masses of Nigeria who are still at the receiving end, where we are practicing electionocracy and selectocracy instead of democracy. Thank you very much for this kind award, which I never expected. I'm grateful. I am very grateful. Thank you so much, program, for doing this for me. And I thank all of you for giving me the platform. Oh yeah, you're a club. Hey, at the platform 9, you will not be able to operate. So I'm grateful to Ozekhome Club. And I'm grateful to our father here, Sir Ebati Momo, who owns Ebat Coffee. And a coffee that is sold across the world. From you know what I mean, Deputy Managing Director, the first Nigerian ever. Sorry. In fact, withdraw that statement. Former Managing Director, Share, in fact, Group Managing Director, GMD of Share Petroleum, and also Group Managing Director or Chairman of GT Bank. I don't know for the baker, I do So these are our fathers, but who he has been able to carry himself with such elegance, such humility, such magisterial bearing, such
Mike, you do.
So these are the kind of people that encourage us. So what you young ones should do, always look up to some of us who have seen a lot in the world. You will not miss your way because of their law, Lord Fioli. You can't follow a person like Ebati Momo and miss your way, or people like Abuan Bonoga, or people like Emesi Ayomo, or people like Professor Johnny Kimalo, or Joe Alibu, or in one game himself. You can't. There's no way the high table you are not. Oh, Martin. Area MSCI, your mall, police anyone. There's no way we can look up to them and lead the way. So let us learn from our elders, because the words of our elders are words of wisdom. God bless all of you. Thank you all. Thank you.